Okay. So, public service announcement. Yes, to the ladies who said they were resting, we're in, chilling, we are coming into the new year refreshed and focused on ourselves, and we're not doing nothing. So, I have posted a video about that, letting y'all know that some of us wasn't gonna make it into the new year because of things such as what we're going through right now with this little app. We got to maintain homeostasis, and we have to learn to consistently maintain homeostasis because it is always going to be something coming up that's going to be great. I think we all had just like a general overt sense of like shock last night, definitely. And just kind of like talking to each other and, reaching out to people and just kind of chatting in different other social media areas that we have about everything that's going on. And that is normal and that is okay. But we have to stay mindful that we need to be at home. If you said you was resting, if you didn't say you was resting, this does not apply to you. If you did not make those words, that declaration, and you really, that was never your declaration, and this does not apply to you. But if that was your declaration, then this applies to you. We have to learn to stay in homeostasis. So we already know that when the plug was pulled, and this whole circumstance surrounding the plug being pulled, that it was just basically like it looks one way, or it's being stated one way, but we know that's not the real of the situation. And that is not the last that we have seen of situations like this. It is not the last we have seen of situations where, they're going to say, look over here. And while you're looking over there, stuff is burning down in other directions. So that is not going to be the last that we are seeing of things like that. I think this particular situation just affected like a wider range of people. But as always in anything, especially in the United States of America, follow the money. Follow the money is like always the answer, but forget the purpose, forget the reason, forget the wool that's being pulled over people. I just forget all of that because it's not the last piece of wool that's going to be pulled over nobody's eyes. It's not the last time something that is upsetting or jarring is going to happen in this same type of situation from these same type of people, from these same sources. It's just not the last time. And if we are going to rest and be in homeostasis and chill and take care of those who need the most of us, then we're going to have to do just that. We can't be doing all the other stuff and saying we're resting at the same time. So the three things that I've seen that was not resting, I'm sorry, I love y'all, but going back and forth with people in the comments about why or why not, this didn't happen. Why this happened or why it didn't happen. I'm going back and forth with people about that. That's not going to get it. Because, like I said, they're going to constantly be playing games and pulling tricks and saying, hey, it's A. But everybody with half of a brain cell know that it's B, okay? They're going to say, hey, it's an apple. And we can clearly see that it's a banana. That's going to literally be going on, as they say, the banana in the tailpipe. It's not going to be happening a whole lot here going forward. But I think it's just going to be more people experiencing it and the people who thought would be experiencing those repercussions. And this is just the first of us seeing that. So keep that in mind. And if you're resting, rest. So no, don't be going back and forth with nobody about why this happened. There's nothing wrong with, knowledgeable exchange between people who know how to talk to each other properly, and right. But anytime you clearly see somebody like in their zone about what they believe and that's not what you believe, I'll go back and forth with them folks because one thing I've learned, and I've done a lot of debating in my life, debating never really changes anybody's heart. It may change their mind for a few seconds. They may understand that you're a little more knowledgeable than they are for a few seconds, but it does not do a heart change. Anybody that does not have a heart change is not going to have your best interest in heart, and you are wasting energy. Don't do that. Second thing, I'm sorry, y'all, but us learning an entirely new language and it's not for our career. No, 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 no. We're not going to do that. We're learning an entirely new language for a social media platform. We're not learning an entirely new language for our career. Now, if this is your career and you are like a full-time content creator and this is your thing, you can do that because that was basically just like a new area for you to perform your business in, but it was not. That's not resting, whatsoever. That's not resting. That's efforts that we can be putting into other places. I love social media. I do. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. However, it's not the end all be all. It's not the end all be all to that. Because if I'm gonna learn something else, I'm gonna learn it for my career advancement. I'm gonna learn it. I don't know. Maybe I just got a spouse that was, knows multiple languages. And it makes it easier in our household that we can speak two languages or three languages or whatever. All of that, but just strategically for the point of going on an app that, from what I was told, does not provide the type of monetization opportunities that this particular clock app provided. Unless you was just like a content creator truly that was like getting brand deals and different things like that, the monetization that they provided just for being on the app and your posts and different things like that, it was beans when they calculated the conversion ratio between the countries. So come up off of it. Last but not least, some people was up in arms and ready to go protest. Now we just told them people the other day that we was gonna have brunch while they was doing they protest. We was to participate. But when this happened, some of us, not all of us, I did see a lot of it with the people that I connect with, and I'm thankful about that. But some people was up in arms that said they was gonna rest a couple months ago. They was ready to protest. They was ready to march. They was ready to walk. They was ready to pull the kick door and everything else. Because of these changes that took place and because of the plug got pulled. But is they plug the pull at the end of the day? And we don't know what other plugs are going to be pulled. And we had already said that. That was like the whole month of December and into November was, letting folks find out. You know what the acronym is. This was a part of that. Like I said, it affected more people than we thought it was going to affect. A lot of people thought bad stuff was only going to happen to certain people, and we're seeing bad stuff happen to more than just certain people. So, this is not the last of that. Just know that nothing that you're seeing right now is at face value. It's not. It's just not. Like, they're gonna say peace and safety, and it's not gonna be peace and safety. Like they're gonna say, "Oh, it's all good," and it's not gonna be all good. Or they may say, "Oh, it's so horrible," and it's actually not that horrible at all. So just expect a switch up. Just expect bananas in the tailpipe, and just stay at your homeostasis, stay at peace, take care of you, and know that you're immediately responsible for it. And I will always repeat that because that is what's going to keep us sane. That's what's going to keep us balanced. That's what's going to keep our energy high. That's what's going to keep us being able to move throughout our workplaces and taking care of our families and those different responsibilities that we have. In order for us to do that successfully, we have to stay at homeostasis and we can't be letting everything make us wishy-washy, okay? So, short, sweet, that's all I got. But rest for real. I'm gonna need you to rest for real. If you don't know how to rest for real, reach out to me. Hit a DM. I got you. I've been rested for a long time. And ain't nobody bringing me up. I'm no rest. Maybe a day or, maybe a few hours. People make me mad. But in general, you're not about to bother me. I'm serious. You're not about to bother me. All the things that happen in my life, you're not about to bother me, baby. Neither here nor there. But Fanbase, The.Amanda.Nora, YouTube, The.Amanda.Nora. If you're not following me on all those places, TikTok as well, The.Amanda.Nora. If you're not following me, I don't know what the problem is. The content is only going to get better and better. I'm going to start focusing more on how I just used to operate on the greasy, the gram. But we'll see how it goes.